Good morning. I'm Assistant Chief Luis Menendez-Sierra with the Houston Police Department. I'm here to provide a briefing on an incident that occurred last night. At approximately 2:07 in the morning, officers from our West Side Patrol Division observed a stolen vehicle, black Kia Sorento out of Fort Worth, Texas. They initiated a traffic stop which led to a pursuit, kind of a lengthy pursuit because we ended up here on the 400 block of Jensen. Upon arrival here at 400 block of Jensen, the vehicle jumped through this parking lot that we have here, struck a guardrail that was leading down to the bayou. At that point, four suspects exited the vehicle. Two of them, once they got to the bayou, changed their minds and not jump in the water and were taken into custody. Two did jump in the water. One immediately started asking for help, advising that he could not swim. HFD was able to throw a rope to him and rescue him. The fourth guy, officers lost sight of him immediately, but knew that he had jumped in the water. So they started calling for resources to come and assist them to try to locate that male. Our dive team made the scene. Approximately around 6 this morning, we're able to find the deceased male inside the water. All of the males range from ages of 19 to 20 years old. All appear to be from Fort Worth, Texas. We have no idea what they were doing in Houston. That'll be part of the investigation. At this time, our Homicide SIU team and our Internal Affairs Division are out here investigating the incident, and then we'll lead from there. The one male that did jump in the water is in critical condition at the hospital. The other two males that did not jump in the water were arrested, one for the actual fentanyl evading and the other one for evading on foot. Any questions?
Any chance those charges could be upgraded since the one guy died?
That'll be a decision the district attorney's office will have to make once we give them all the information.
So all four of the suspects were out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
That's what it, for sure the three that we have identified, we're still not 100% sure on the fourth one, but they were all, the car is stolen out of Fort Worth, and they all seem to have Fort Worth addresses.
How does it work when a car is stolen from another jurisdiction, another city, and you guys get a tip or a lead that says, hey, this car was stolen? How does that all work?
No, they'll run the license plate and it'll come back stolen. Wherever that car goes, it could be in another state, it'll pop as stolen. A police officer can just drive by it, run the plate, and it'll say, hey, this is a stolen car. So that's how they got the hit.
So it was reported stolen out of North Texas?
Correct, sir, yeah.
And if you said it, I apologize. Where did the initial, where did this start?
I think it's off in West Side's area off of Westheimer. I'm not sure on the exact location of the start.
You have a time about?
2:07 in the morning.
And then lastly for me, the car was up on the tow truck all morning, and now it's not. What's next with the car?
They're just going to process it, try to see what's inside. It's just an investigative part. To be honest with you, when they struck that guardrail, probably saved all of their lives, because if they did not strike that, they probably would have all went into the bayou in the car. Because there's like a steep incline of stairs. So them striking that pole, and you can probably catch it from there. There's a little damage on the thing. That's what they hit, and kind of saved them from going down.
Does it appear that they knew where they were going? Because this is random stuff.
Yeah, probably not. That's why it's just weird that they picked this spot to come in. They came in through this parking lot over here and then ended up going down this ride, which didn't make a lot of sense to the officers at that time.
Do you know how long the car had been reported stolen?
That I don't know at this time.
Were the officers okay?
Yes. Thankfully, they all didn't jump as well. One of them kind of put their feet in the water. It was freezing cold, and just knew that it was better to get help from the outside of the water.
Do you think that the water temperature played a factor in this?
I believe so, absolutely. It was a chilly night, and that water's is cold. Yeah.
You said you guys were going to process the vehicle. Have you done any? Can you see any weapons, any stolen material?
No, I'm not sure on the details on that. I'm leaving that up to our homicide team.
Lastly, can you just say and spell your first and last name?
It's Luis, Luis, Menendez, Menendez, Sierra, Sierra. I have a hyphenated last name.
And your title again?
I'm an assistant chief with the Houston Police Department.
Thank you, Gene.
Okay. Sí. Buenos días, soy el asistente jefe Luis Menéndez Sierra de la Policía de Houston. Aquí aproximadamente a las 2:07 de la mañana, oficiales de la patrulla del oeste observaron un vehículo robado de Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. Iniciaron una parada de tráfico. En ese momento empezó una persecución de vehículos hasta que llegó el vehículo sospechoso, llegó al 400, el bloque 400 de Jensen. Ahí 4 hombres se bajaron del vehículo, empezaron a correr. 2 se tiraron en la agua del bayou que está atrás de nosotros. 2 se quedaron sin meterse en la agua y fueron arrestados. Uno fue rescatado por HPD. El segundo los policías no lo pudieron encontrar hasta que el dive team de nosotros, de la policía de Houston, lo pudo encontrar, se había ahogado. Los 4 hombres son de Fort Worth, la edad son de 19 a 20 años. 2 fueron arrestados, uno está en el hospital, el que se metió en la agua y lo pudimos rescatar, está en el hospital en condición crítica, y el otro pues falleció aquí cuando se ahogó. ¿Pregunta? No, todo. Ok, gracias.